Sky Beats.
Good morning, and today I'm back on a different section of the river, and we're going to be having a go for the chub and barbel again. Now, I've seen some decent fish, but this place is pretty overgrown, so getting at them is going to be a bit tricky. But I'm going to keep putting some bait in here where I can get to the water and see if I can draw them upstream. Here comes a barbel. It's a line bite. Get a little bit more bait in. Oh, we need to see where these barbel are coming from. I think it must be upstream because I'm not seeing anything down here. Big pike sat there now, right on top of my line. He's going to be giving me line bites. Yep. What I'm seeing here today is there's a lot more chub than there is barbel, but there's a barbel moving up towards the bait now. It's just given me a line. There are some barbel down there, but there's some big chub as well. That big pike's just moved in again, swooped everything off. Let's see if we can get anything on this cast. Still more chub than anything down there. Oh, enter a chub. Get the landing net ready. It was one of the bigger ones I'd seen as well. Pike's after it, and they say it's a big pike, so hopefully we won't get it. I'll try and net him straight away. He's come under this weed here. That's it. Oh, pike's got him. Pike's got that chub by the tail. So now I'm connected to that bugger as well. But yeah, he's got him. He's got his tail. See if we can't net both of them. I'm gonna have to drag it through this weed. I think the pike's let go of him now. No, it's still got him. See if we can net the chub and the pike as well. Yeah, got them both. That's first. Right, I'm going to leave them both there in the net. So I've got, I upped the chub, and the pike got hold of him by the tail. And some say it's not a bad pike. So yeah, I've got him, managed to net the pike as well. So let me get this sorted out and then we'll have a look at both of them. Okay. Now to try and sort this mess out. If you can see that, there's the pike. He's let go of the chub now. So I'll get the chub out first and get him unhooked. Yeah, chub and a pike in the net at the same time. The pike's actually, I don't think, as big as I thought it was. But looks like he's caused a bit of damage to that chub. There they both are. Right, okay. This pike ain't behaving itself. I'll show you the chub first because the pike's caused quite a bit of damage to his tail. As I said, he's been in and out of the swim all morning. It's not that big a chub, probably 2.5, maybe £3. Yeah, so that pike's done quite a bit of damage to that small chub. He'd already got these marks on him when I caught him. The pike got hold of him by the tail, so I'll get him put back in. And there's the pike that's caused all the damage to that little chub. Say the chub's probably about 2.5, maybe £3. Right, okay, so as I suspected, I've given it another 20 minutes, still no sign of any fish. So yeah, catching that chub and then the tussle with the pike as well that grabbed it has killed the swim. The fish will come back at some point, but I'm going to move further downstream and go back to the swim I was fishing last time, I think. So we'll get down there and see what we can do there. Okay, so I'm back at the usual swim. Still a lot of barbel here. It's the only place I'm really seeing them on this stretch. So put some bait in to feed him quite well. There's still a lot of weed coming down the river here. So there's a slack on the far side. So what I've done is I've put my rod tip up quite high, so the line's going into the water over the other side of the main flow, so most of the weed's coming down just down in front of here, and my line's entering the water on the far side of that, so hopefully we should avoid most of the weed that's coming down. There's some barbel coming now, so just moving into the swim. And we're in, we've got one. He can do what he wants. This line I've got on is pretty damn strong. I'll try and alter the camera, caught up in a load of weed as well at the minute. I'm going to get down to the water's edge to try and net him. We've got him over this side now though, away from the snags for the minute, but with all that weed on the line, it's proving pretty difficult. He's got his face in all that weed. Hopefully it won't be too hard to net. It's not a big fish. There he is. Like he's rolled over the right. Try and get him in first go. He's seen the net, he doesn't like that. Come on, that's it, roll over, and in you go. So we finally got one, and that was the change I made was I've had to bring the rod closer this way. There's a little deep channel, and the fish are coming. That's where I've been putting my bait, at the bottom of the deep channel, at the bottom end of it. And the fish have been coming from upstream down towards it, so before they get into my bait they hit in my line, because it's only a really narrow channel, and that spooks them every time. So all I've had to do is bring the I've had to bring my up bait back towards me a little bit, which means I am getting weed catching on the line, but it's not too bad of a problem. So as the fish come down the channel, my line's not there for them to catch. And first casting doing that, we've had one, rather than spooking them off and getting liners. Okay, so smallest fish of the year so far. 4.5 pound. It's making some noises. But yeah, still a really nice fish. That came after I just had a change of tactics due to the conditions with the river. I'll take him back down and get him put him back after he's had a rest. And there she goes. Okay, so I've just come to winding and I'm snagged up, and it's the same snag. I've hit it a few times. So I've stripped off and I'm going in. Look at this line, it's like a bloody washing line. Bloody weed all over it. This is what you're having to put up with. I can see me hook bait. I'm not sure what it is it's hooked on. But it's not coming off. What is it? Yeah, looks like a great big sack or something. Let's just get my sleeve rolled up. I haven't got a clue what it is. Big sack of some sort of crap. I'll take this back to bank. The line go downstream. Yeah, it's like a big sack. They hooked right through it. It looks like mine's not the only hook that's stuck in it. Right, there's my line out of it. Got more crap on it. Bloody stick fastened to it there. Ah. There's a rig that I lost the other week on it, so I'll have that back, and I'll sling that up the bank. Or is that one of mine? Looks like it. Yeah. Right, so put that down there, and then while I was out there I've just noticed there's a bloody great big board in the water as well. So I've got rid of that sack, which was the main snag, and so I'm saying now I've just noticed there's a great big board in the water that's at a funny angle, so I'll get my sleeve rolled up and get that out as well. If I can reach it, there we go. Look at that, look. Bloody great piece of wood. Well, it's not. It's plastic, big piece of plastic. And hopefully that's it. There's a few branches in the water, but they're the snags that the fish are hiding under, so I'm going to leave them there. Yeah, quite refreshing actually, that was. Could have done with that last Monday and Tuesday when it were up to 40 degrees. So the barbel are just starting to venture back out. Okay, I'm in for another fish. I'm going to get down by the water's edge. Looks a really nice fish. He's just holding in the flow down. He'll just let him tire himself out. He's been under all those snags, he's been under all the branches, and the line's done its job. Oh, it's absolutely cracking fish. It's a bit awkward in this flow to get him. He's rolled over. Just keep him coming. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. Awesome. Okay, so number 2 fish of the day. I'm going to hoist him up without him going mad. £8, 15 ounce. So really pleased with that one. That fought really, really well. It took me all in the snags. But the Nash Bullet line, so it's really abrasion resistant, and it did really good, held up really well. Right, well, I've got this barbel in the net, just letting him have a rest, and the rest of them are back over there feeding like mad. So once he's had a rest, we might be in with a chance of another, which would be nice. Say after that this morning, where I'd got all them barbel feeding in that swim, and then he hooked a chub, and then that bloody pike grabbed it. It's been a bit more tranquil this afternoon. Okay, just hooked another one. I think he's got the line wrapped around him. He's trying to get under all those snags out there. He's in all the weed. I need to get down to the river. I'll stay here until... Is he on that snag yet? Looks like he's got me wrapped around that branch that's in there. Right, I do need to get down here now. And I might have to wade in. Oh, he's off. He's off. Come on. Not going under there. Back this way. So he's got a load of weed. No, you're not going in there. Get the landing net down. Where is he? Is he? Once you've got him in this main flow, it's not too bad. You've just got to keep him away from them snags. There's another barbel swimming with him, but he's got a load of line. Load of weed on the line. That's going to come up onto his face, hopefully, and mask what I'm doing. Just seen the net. I think he's had all his used most of his strength now. I've just got to get him upstream. Need to get him into this shallow water. So I don't like to, in these snaggy swims, I don't like to give them an inch. So yeah, in he goes. That's barbel number 3 for today. So there's barbel number 3 of the day. £6, 14 ounces, and it's a really, really nice fish. Put up an absolutely brilliant fight. He beasted me through those snags. So yeah, we'll give him a good rest, and then we'll get him put back, because while I was letting him have a rest before we came to have the photo with him, the fish were feeding on the opposite side. They were still there feeding away, so yeah, cracker. We'll give him a rest, get him back. Well, that's been another awesome day on the river. We had the craziness this morning with that chub and the pike. Then we've moved downstream, had a few decent fish, nothing massive. So yeah, it's been a good day, been really enjoyable.